2. Are you thinking about getting the Kink Whip Complete BMX bike, but not sure if you got all the tools to put it together? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you an unboxing of that exact bike. I'm going to show you all the tools you need, plus I'm going to show you all the tricks and tips that us bike shops use to put together their bikes. So let's start it. First off, you need a few tools. First up is a pedal wrench. This is a super thin wrench to get inside your pedals and tighten those things up. Next, definitely going to need a utility knife, X-Acto knife, razor blades, scissors, something to cut some tape. Next, you're going to need a hex head tool or Allen wrench set or a multi-tool. And on the multi-tool, you could also have a pedal wrench. You're going to need maybe a socket, extension, and ratchet if you're going to put on pegs. And then you might need an adjustable wrench as well with a little bit of grease. And you're definitely going to need something to pump up your tires. So yeah, let's get to it. It comes in this box right here. And the easiest way to build up these boxes is this little magic trick right here. So you probably never seen this done before, but this is the best way to build your bike because it looks the coolest, it's the easiest, and you get major reveal points. All right, you guys ready? Ready? Oh my gosh! Oh shoot, there it is. All together. You're gonna take it out like that. The easiest way. Right there. Spin this around. We're gonna lean it up against here. I'm gonna take out some important stuff though. We need this here. Give me my chair back. Put that there. We're gonna get the seat and seat pose. And then we're gonna go to the seat. Right there. Remember, throw your trash straight into the trash can. Don't throw it on the floor. Don't want to do the work twice. And then when you're working in a stand, always put the sprocket facing outward so you can easily get to it and work on it. When you put your seat and seat posts on, put a little bit of grease on it and then put it on here. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to raise it and lower it quite a bit. And then right before I put it on the floor, I'll put some grease on it. But I'm not going to show you it. So just bear with me. Next, I'm going to throw it on the stand. Go like so. This bike actually looks pretty sick so far. So I'll murder it out. Remember, everybody that buys their bikes from me goes to X-Gang Gold. So they don't need reflectors. But if you don't want a reflector, you go ahead and put them on. Actually, let's hold on this one. Too hard I put all my damn tools. Alright, we got the wire cutters right here. I'm going to go on this other side so you guys can see a little bit better. It's a sneaky one. We never show anybody cutting. I'm going to cut there. There. I think we already cut this up. Pull this off here. Set that on the side. That one takes up all the trash space. Lean this here. We got one more over here. One more holding this handlebar. Cut that bad boy off. Slit, pull this off. Dude, I bet you we can make one of these, like a grip like this big, like a huge ass one to be sick. Boom, boom. All right, got the handlebars. Let me see. Got a few more things over here, so pull that off. We're gonna start from the front so we don't forget anything. Pull the strapper off off right here. Boom. I wonder if this bike comes with pegs. All right, so that thing's tight. I'm gonna pull off a little bit more of this packaging. Just excited to see this frame, what the graphics look like. It's black, looks pretty sick. Oh, that graphic's pretty dope. Oh, sorry, did I hit you? Oh, look at that, it looks rad. So I'm murdered out. Sweet, sweet. All right, cool. Let's go to the stem right here. On all the kinks, these things are pretty firm. I think it might be the compression bolt or something up here. It's tightened down pretty tight, but oh yeah, this one's not bad. Yeah, it's nice. That felt good. It's because I was saying that all the other ones are bad. So I had to prove me wrong. All right, so I'm gonna break these free. Boom. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna thread these a little bit. Don't thread it all the way. Don't thread it all the way. So this is where you don't get impatient. You just be careful. Take your time. You'll be faster in the long run because you won't drop your bolts into the dirt or anything like that. So now you got them all loose. You take them off, and then you're gonna just set it right there. T900s. See, I think these are the bars that were on the regular Gap. I think they have different size bars because of the top tube length, like 20.5. That's pretty smart, huh? Sweet. So these handlebars have knurling, those little lines, and they're center in the bar, so you want to keep them center in the stem, and then just tighten down your bolts. Not all the way, just kind of get them close enough where you can spin the bars and the bars are still loose. And then they stay in the center. And then on your bars, general rule of thumb, most people ride them about straight or even with the forks, and then some push a little bit forward, a little bit back. Dirt jumpers, park riders tend to have them just a hair back. Street riders, maybe vert riders tend to have them a little bit far forward. And then some obviously do it extreme and extreme both ways. But general rule of thumb, if you keep it near your fork, straight with your fork, you should be good. Some of the taller or longer top tube bikes, we've been pushing the bars a little bit forward, just for the fact that the taller guys are going to get it. Going to the stem, you want to keep the bolts even. The bars, what do you think? The bar should move forward? Like that? Probably good. More? Okay. And the cameraman says moving forward. Does he even ride? You don't even know, guys. He might ride. Watch our videos. I think actually we did a cameraman reveal, but it's in one of the videos, so you're gonna have to look through all the videos to see where he's at. But if you guys want to know who he is, go through the videos. One of these videos that we posted recently is there's a reveal, and that's just one of our camera guys. We actually got like 2 more camera guys, maybe even a third, 3 more, and you'll find out who they are in the future. But watch our videos because they will pop up. And the same one's not filming all of them, so if you can tell who's filming it, maybe give them some props or try to guess who's filming now. So that'd be kind of fun. All right, so here's one problem that we run into all the time. This axle net's super stuck on here, and this one's loose, and we need to get this one off in order to put it onto the bike. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip the forks like this, and then with the washers on the inside of the fork, we're gonna push. It's like so. Bear with me. It's a little weird angle. Alright, so we're gonna tighten this one up. This one might be a headache. And then we're gonna loosen this one. Oh, whew. It's spinning and scaring me. Alright, cool. Now loosen this one back up. And now your wheel bolts are loose. Perfect. Now that they're loose, you can face this tire with the arrow. See how the tread makes a little arrow? Face that forward on your forks. Make sure your dropouts are on the front side of your forks. So that's the front of your fork. And then make sure these washers drop right into the actual, watch your head. And then we'll do the other side. There's like grease on it. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. A little weird. Alright, so let's tighten this one up. This side. Sweet, now we got that. All right, next, what we're gonna have to do is align these bars, but it's so difficult to do it this way because the bike's in the stand, it's really high. We're gonna wait till later on, and we're gonna straight up later on. So next, we're gonna go to the brake cable. But we can't forget about fixing that. So on the rear right here, you're gonna wanna pop these off of here. You can push the brake pad to release it, and then you can pull it down and pull the brake cable out. And then with the other cable end right here, you want to put it inside of, let's see, there's a little hole right here. You wanna put it inside of there. But on this brake lever, check this out, there's a little barrel adjuster. It has a slot right here. And then it has another slot right here, but you got to line it up to the bottom down here, because the bottom down there has the line. Let me see if I spin it around. See how it's a line right there? So what you're going to do is you're going to take this, put it inside there, line it up, and now you can twist these back up, tighten them all down. Now your cable's in there, locked and secure. Got your cables in here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to clip these in right here, clip this one on the other side. But there's always a little problem on here. We're gonna grab this little thing first because I got ADHD and I need this cable thing on here before I even do anything, because hitting that brake cable or brake lever and seeing that cable flop is gonna drive me nuts. See? So with this thing here, I'm gonna put the cable in there, place the kink forward, stick it through the hole. Use this little Velcro to tighten down the cable, and then you can push it up here in the front, wipe it down. See how there's some grease, you might want to wipe it down. So that's it. We got the brakes in there, but the brakes are still not working good. See how they're going all the way to the lever, not working. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go down here and we're gonna adjust this. So pull the lever in, pull on the housing, and it's gonna give you some slack. You can back this little screw out. So now the lever is hitting pretty good, but we're gonna stretch the cable. I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit just so that the lever can go towards the grip a little bit more. And then screw that one in and then turn them both, and that's gonna lock them in and give your brakes a little bit of pull, a little bit of grab, just feels good. Next, we're gonna pop these bad boys off. And then in our box, we got some more reflectors if you want to put those on your bike. We got the pedals. You're gonna get a sticker kit like so. You're gonna get owner's manual with some sick graphics on there. Oh, that's not a graphic. This is a graphic though. That back one's free. You get free. back cover. Some other warranty if you have that. You're gonna get this little pamphlet with all the specs. Looks kind of sick. And all these reflectors and stuff like that. You're gonna file them. So you just jumped out on the China Roach. All right, so now we got the pedals. Look at, what the hell? Is that an actual spider? There's a Chinese spider. Is that for reals? Look at it. Or is that just some other shit? Comment if you're from China and know what kind of spider that is. Or if it's just some lint. Some rat ball hair. Alright, so the smooth side right here, see how it's smooth? This is going to be the right side. This one also has a little stamp on the inside of the pedal right there. I don't know if you can see it. It says right. The left one says left. And then the left one has some lines on the edge right here. So, like always, little dippage. See, you don't need much. And that's only half what you need. So you're going to go on. All right, now you got grease on it. Doesn't have to be super good. Smooth side's gonna go on the right pedal, and it's gonna go on regular thread. I know you get a lot of conversations about regular thread, opposite thread, which one goes which. Right side, standing on the bike, is always regular thread, unless they switch the cranks to left-hand drive or something, or flip them over or something like that to get a bootleg left-hand drive. And then the one with the lines go on the left side. And this one spins in counterclockwise. So let me see if I get it started. This one might be a nightmare. Okay. No, got it. There we go. See, be careful. Don't force it. It'll go on smooth. It was just slightly off. Dude, I could not. That's weird. I couldn't do the motion from that angle, like to tighten up the pedal. I'm like used to doing it this way. That was really weird. But like the whole wrench like locked up, and when it's spin or nothing, I couldn't get it to spin it. All right, so tighten up this side. Boom. Got it locked in. Next, we're gonna air this bad boy up. Got the pumper. So on these tires, they're gonna be 35 to 60 PSI. You can see it right here. 35 to 60 PSI. PSI is pounds per square inch. You're gonna use a pump with the gauge on it. Push the valve stem sideways. Then you can attach your air chuck. Put air slow. You might want to even check the tire as you're pumping it up. And just kind of spin the tire, make sure there's no bulge or anything like that. Nothing distinct. Like this one kind of does look like it's bulging, doesn't it? You see it? Looks like it's bulging right here. Doesn't look like much, but it looks like it's about to fall off the bead, but I don't even trust it, so I'm not even gonna freaking... I'm gonna let the air out of here. Push it in, and air it up. All right, got that one. Then we're gonna go to this front one. Manny, huh? Got that one going. There it is. Alright, there we go. Spin it. Tire looks good. Alright, stop it. Put the valve cap back on. Go to the back. Make sure you put the back one back on. You see this? Look at that. It looks pretty sick. I didn't even know I had that. Oh, pretty rad. But alright, we're almost done. So now the last thing, remember what we forgot? We didn't do? We didn't forget, we just didn't do. Where'd it go? Alright, so the last thing is we're gonna straighten these handlebars, make sure the same is straight. It's pretty freaking close. Just a hair to the side. Turn up the side one right there. Turn up the other one right here. Alright, sweet. We got it all tightened up. We got everything locked up. We're all set. And yep, that's how you build up a Kink Whip BMX bike.